Hello and welcome to the official CertComp series. This is the new Cloud Plus course. This course is going to be preparation for the new CompTIA Cloud Plus CVO 003 exam. So let's get some of the introduction out of the way here. So you're probably all here from different backgrounds and you're probably wondering a little bit about what this course is going to entail. This is our outline. We're going to do a brief intro to cloud. We're going to go over some important contact info, talk about some cert tips, some information that will help you, the overall layout of the course. We're going to go into some best practices, some strategies, and then also details about the exam. So the CompTIA Cloud Plus exam has been redesigned. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that means. So, career growth continues to boom in infrastructure. More workers are telecommuting, and businesses are moving to off-premise cloud solutions. New CompTIA Cloud Plus exam reflects changes needed to have increased focus on the skills needed to make cloud more secure and more available. But what is the cloud? So there's some important questions to think about as we go through the length of this course. So what is the cloud? What does it really mean to be a cloud architecture? Where is the cloud? Some might say we're in the cloud right now because of our ubiquity of access to the cloud at various points in our commercial devices. So these are all questions you probably ask yourselves, and then of course, who's using the cloud? How can the cloud help me and my organization perform our functions, our day-to-day operations better? So what is the cloud? So the cloud is not a physical entity, but instead is a vast network of remote servers around the globe, which are all hooked together and meant to operate as a single ecosystem. These servers are designed either to store and manage data, run applications, or deliver content like streaming videos, webmail, office productivity software, Office 365, everything from Netflix to Salesforce, Dropbox. If you've been using Gmail, it was one of the early products for the cloud, offered up completely free to its users. So with the cloud, instead of accessing files and data from a local or personal computer, you're accessing them online from any internet-capable device. The information will be available anywhere you go and anytime you need it. So let's talk about some of the different cloud market share. So right now there's Amazon, AWS, which leads the majority of cloud vendors because they've been around the longest. Second place, we have Microsoft Azure and then Google Cloud, but notice there are several other cloud providers like IBM. Oracle has a very large cloud. So these include not only platforms as a service, which we'll talk about, but also infrastructure as a service and even private cloud services. So the cloud means different things to different organizations. And it doesn't look like it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. I'm your instructor, Chris. I have over 20 years of experience in information security, cybersecurity. I'm a veteran of 2 branches of the military. Fortunate enough to have served for many, many years and gained a lot of cybersecurity experience as well as certifications both in the industry and also in the federal government. So not only am I an instructor, I'm also working the industry as a consultant. Got my bachelor's in computer science from the U.S. Naval Academy. Also obtained a master's in information assurance, which is what cybersecurity used to be called, UMUC. And I'm a graduate certificate in cybersecurity. Many years experience in Linux courses, cloud courses. So first certified cybersecurity trainer. I'm also a CompTIA certified trainer, EC Council certified trainer, and Cert First Cloud certified trainer. Also an Army certified network engineer, and some of the industry certifications I hold below: CISSP, certified ethical hacking, application security certifications, cybersecurity analyst, Linux Plus, and biometrics. Important contact information throughout the duration of the course, or even after the course. If you want to send an email, reach out to the program director, myself, or the support team, or on our website. Let's talk about some basic strategies to be successful in this course. Obviously, reading the materials is helpful. Doing lots of practice questions. Once you complete the on-demand training, you're going to do lots of practice questions, and we'll even do some practice questions in the modules themselves. This is not a hands-on exam, but there are some performance-based questions. Take lots of notes. You're going to get a lot of practice questions during the course. You can submit questions via email. If something you don't absolutely understand, it's a good idea to make note of that. Maybe put it into a flashcard. Areas that you're weak in. That will help you more successfully navigate the course. We have a mock exam for this, which will be coming out in the near future. Mock exams typically work just like the real exam, except they help you and make sure that you're prepared adequately to take the real exam. If you pass our mock exam and then take the real exam but don't pass, then you get a free retake. That's only if it's part of your package. So mock exam, main point of this is to not rush into things. Let's take a look at the course outline. This is our course outline. Domain 1, we're going to talk about cloud architecture and design. We're going to compare and contrast cloud models. We're going to explain the factors that contribute to capacity planning. We're going to look at the importance of high availability, scaling in cloud environments. We're going to look at analyzing solution design in support of the business requirements. One of the new emphasis on the exam that will be a big part of it is the idea of high availability and scaling in cloud environments. So what exactly does high availability mean, and how do we scale our infrastructure to be able to meet that? We're going to talk about analyzing the solution design in support of business requirements. Domain 2, we're going to get into security, particularly identity and access management. We're going to look at securing a network in a cloud environment. Very much like traditional networking, only slightly more specialized. We're going to look at applying appropriate operating system and application security controls. Continuing on with Domain 2, we're going to learn to apply data security and compliance in cloud environments, because compliance is paramount in many cases with respect to security. Keeping track of data, data retention, all those kinds of policies. We're going to talk about how to implement measures to meet different security requirements. We're going to explain the importance of the incident response procedure. Incident response, disaster recovery, business continuity, all these things that go into it. Domain 3, we're going to get into deployment. We're going to look at how to integrate different components into a cloud solution, how to provision storage in cloud environments. We're going to look at deploying cloud networking solutions. We'll learn how to configure appropriate compute sizing for a deployment. We'll also touch on how to perform cloud migrations, some of the different strategies contained within. Main 4, operations and support. We're going to look at configuring logging, monitoring, and alerting to be able to maintain operational status. We're going to learn how to maintain efficient operation of a cloud environment, how to optimize cloud environments, how to apply proper automation and orchestration techniques through scripting, some of the commercially available tools. We're going to learn about playbooks. We're going to talk about backup and restore operations. Learn how to perform disaster recovery tasks. And finally, domain 5, we have troubleshooting. We're going to look at how to use troubleshooting methodologies to resolve cloud-related issues. We're going to learn how to troubleshoot security issues, how to troubleshoot deployment issues, and also other connectivity issues. Finally, we'll get into how to troubleshoot some common performance issues and troubleshoot automation and orchestration issues. So what does the exam look like? How is it different? So while still covering the foundational aspects of technology that was emphasized in Cloud Plus CVO 002, the new offering expands in security and high availability. The new CompTIA Cloud Plus covers in greater depth the skills and abilities needed to secure the cloud, validating that candidates have the hands-on experience needed to secure environments regardless of the vendor solution. So security and high availability. In addition to validating technical security skills, the exam is going to continue to highlight the importance of compliance requirements, regardless of what the vendor solution is. Some of the other skills and abilities that are going to be validated, especially in the both small and medium-sized businesses as they move to cloud-hosted solutions. We also understand that as more businesses are working from home, it's critical for remote employees to have secure, uninterrupted access to data and applications and solutions that will allow business to succeed. Some of these areas students will be tested on are cloud architecture and design, securing the cloud, automation and virtualization, because cloud computing is really just virtualization with someone else's equipment. We're going to learn how to optimize cloud environments, disaster recovery, so other important areas about the Cloud Plus, the new Cloud Plus certification. Cloud Plus exam meets DoD requirements for 8570. It ensures that personnel and contractors are appropriately trained. As of February 2020, CompTIA Cloud Plus meets the 8570 requirements for those who work with sensitive information and need to satisfy specific job requirements. The DoD has approved CompTIA Cloud Plus for 3 vital workforce categories: IAM Level 1, Information Assurance Manager Level 1, the Cybersecurity Service Provider Infrastructure Support, CSSP-IS, and also the CSSP Analyst. In addition to these workforce categories, CompTIA Cloud Plus aligns with the U.S. Government Cloud Smart Initiative, or the DoD Cloud Smart Strategy. Cloud is about creating continuous updates, secure and highly available solutions, all of which are key components for the new CompTIA Cloud exam. you want to read more about the DoD SMART strategy, you can read more at the CIO.gov website. Here you can see the move from Cloud First to Cloud Smart. So with the report to President on Federal IT Modernization that was released publicly in 2017, the Office of Management and Budget has updated its federal cloud computing strategy, Cloud First. So they've developed a new strategy to accelerate agency adoption of cloud-based solutions, Cloud Smart. The key actions are that the CIO Council will develop a list of actions to execute the Cloud Smart strategy. They will develop best practices. Then we have redefining cloud computing, modernization, maturity, security, having trusted internet connections, data protection, FedRAMP. So FedRAMP is another important component, especially for the federal government, where Cloud Plus also can really shine because it allows for standardization and being able to simplify a cloud security approach. So the required exam, the CVO 003, they've added more questions, and the types of questions are multiple choice and performance based. The exam is subject to change, so just know that if you're watching this in the future, these numbers are as per CompTIA discretion. So for the latest and greatest, always check the CompTIA website. Length of the test, 165 minutes. So that's 2 hours, roughly, a little over 2.5 hours. The passing score is 750 on a scale of 100 to 900. There you can see more information on the cloud certification. The prerequisites, generally, they would like you to have Server Plus or Network Plus, though it's not required for the Cloud Plus exam, so that has not changed. 24 to 36 months of work experience in IT, networking, network storage, data center administration. They would like you to be familiar with hypervisor technologies for server virtualization, as well as the cloud service models, the platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and security as a service. They would also like you to understand the different deployment models, public, private, and hybrid cloud. They want at least hands-on experience with at least one cloud infrastructure as a service platform. So these are the breakdown of the domains: 13% for cloud architecture and design, 20% for security, 23% for deployment, 22% for operations and support, and 22% for troubleshooting. So you can't ignore any one domain. They're all roughly equally weighted except for the first one, for a total of 100%. So to cover what we covered, we looked at the introduction to the cloud and the cloud environment, as well as the Cloud Plus exam. We just distributed important contact information, cert tips, study tips, also the course outline and exam details. You now should be prepared to start the first module. We will see you over in the first domain. Welcome you to the class. Wish you good luck and thank you.